Hello and welcome to the Creative Kobold. I'm Gaira and today we are looking at Mini Papo Fantasy Set. As the name implies, this is made by a company called Papo, who makes pre-painted toys and figures in several different scales. Sadly, they don't really mark their products with any indication of what scale they are. But at least this specific set seems to fit the bill for use as miniatures for Dungeons and Dragons. The miniatures comes in this clear plastic tube, and there are a total of 12 inside. Let's have a closer look. The horses are all perfectly in scale with this whiskered unpainted horse. The nude skeleton is a whole head too tall, though it could simply be the skeleton of a Goliath or similar. The clothed skeleton and the linen sheet ghost both work well, however. The two knights are both slightly too large in scale, especially the Black Knight, but they are actually very much in scale with lines like Reaper Bones or Warhammer, so it's not much of a problem. The Wraith is quite good on the other hand. The Minotaur is not as large as your average D&D Minotaur, but it would definitely work. The Ogre is a bit too small to be a D&D Ogre, yet too large for your average Orc, but works if you're not too worried about the scale. There are some very interesting scopes here, and a lot of modularity. You can switch the weapons around if you want to, and you can put a lot of these humanoids on the horses and swap them around if you want to. A lot of that modularity, however, disappears once you glue these on bases, which you kind of have to, because it's not easy getting them to stand up most of the time. Scope detail isn't too great, but okay. However, the hands are sometimes just large clumps with holes in them. In addition, there are copyright texts on these that in some cases are just too visible. The paint jobs are mostly okay, though I've personally touched these up a bit. Price-wise, this set is roughly $20, which isn't bad for 12 pre-painted miniatures. Though you also have to factor in that you need to get bases separate for these. all in all, I think this Mini Papo fantasy set is worth getting. I hope you enjoyed this little review. If you want to support my channel, there is a link to my Patreon in the description. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video.